Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show with Mike. Raj Sharma is here, one of my favorite comics out there. Homo Jesus, Gay Jesus, Mo Jesus, whatever you want to call him, is down here as well. Hello, Raj. How are you, buddy?
Hi, buddy.
How you doing?
Can we just say that I'm part of the show now?
Yeah. We
Two
can.
episodes. It's official.
Yeah.
It should be official. I don't know what the move is.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have to tell the TDC people.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
I'm part
I've
of the
talked
show
about
now.
it quite a bit. I think like this was the plan.
It was years in the making.
Yeah, it was. It's absurd.
It was years in the making.
Dude, it got to the point where I was texting you like, I swear to God, I'm not full of shit. We're gonna do this, and you're just like, yeah, buddy, whatever.
You stayed in my house, and
Yeah.
and we went to Santa Monica, and we did the live thing there.
Roy Rogers Beach, I believe it was.
It was Roy Rogers Beach. Yeah. So I just want to say, can we just make it official? And
yeah, Mike and Raj, here we go.
Yeah,
here we go. We have Gay Jesus here as well.
I'm officiating the wedding.
I like that. I gave him the name Gay Jesus.
Yeah,
I just took it. Fuck it. It works.
Yeah. We were talking about our hairstyles before we went live, and Raj said Garrett looked like Gay Jesus. Can you lose the woke bay? And boom, you ask and you shall receive. I want to apologize in advance if you hear stuff. The dogs are going crazy out back. So
yes, or mine. So I don't know what's going on with yours.
Yeah, they're in the pool and they're barking at each other. So
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. I cannot wait to get the studio done down in one of the garages. Down the way, and this I think it'll be much better. So in the meantime, I'm literally
your hat is incredible, right? So this isn't backwards.
This
is Dak Prescott, where's the upside down Dallas?
Yeah, why
Why? Because he makes $40 million a year, so why not?
I know. I look. He's about to make $60 million, which is perfect for you guys. So I really hope Dak is your guy for many, many years to come. I think that's great for you guys. I hope your head coach stays for many, many years.
Let's hope he doesn't. He's terrible. McCarthy, really?
He's not. I think McCarthy's a good coach.
Yeah, you say that for being a San Francisco guy. Yeah,
I'm a Lions guy.
Oh my God!
Have you watched Receiver yet? What's that?
How's Stafford doing?
Stafford's fine. He's fine.
Doing great.
I think his wife's a pain in the ass, but other than that, have you heard his wife Kelly? Oh my God!
Yes.
Yeah,
I have Lifetime, so yes.
Have you watched Receiver yet on Netflix?
Yes.
Have you have have you watched the full season? God, I love it, man. And watching,
it's
because both my teams did really well last year. Went to the championship game, and then obviously my Niners fucking choked in the Super Bowl again.
What?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
No.
Don't worry, your Cowboys choked weeks earlier.
No, we choke constantly. So we're good. We always go to the Super Bowl, by the way, just so let you know. We just get our own tickets.
Yeah. You pay $2,000 a ticket as a player. There's a scene in there. I was like, oh my God, like I feel stupid. I'm like, I've been to that place. There's a scene in the end of episode 7 of the 8 episodes where Amon-Ra St. Brown is at dinner with his family.
Yeah,
and they're at a restaurant called Sundance. And if I'm telling you, it's the best steakhouse I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
It's like, and I've been to the finest in Vegas and in Detroit. Like there's some great chop houses out there. You and I may have gone to a really good one in LA.
We did one. We went to. I think we did with Nobu.
Maybe
on Sundance.
On
Sunset.
On Sunset. Yeah. But dude, when I saw that, I was like, oh, the night before the
we were driving down Sunset. We went past Whiskey and we went past and
Rainbow.
We went past Rainbow, and you go, let's just stop here. I go, no, we don't stop here. This is Nobu. You go, well, just stop. I go,
just stop. We'll go to Nobu.
we just valeted. I remember this, and we valeted. Yeah. And it was like, is it $25?
Yeah,
it sure is. And then we walked inside, and I think it was $25-$35 for. I think you had. I know for a fact what you had. You had a whiskey sour. No. What is that? Old fashioned. Old fashioned.
No. I would have had a whiskey Coke, Jack and Coke, probably.
Jack and Coke, and I know that was $24.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. In their defense, I'm quite sure. In their defense, I'm quite sure it was a double Jack and Coke.
It was very much. Yeah.
Which I love about you, Raj. You'll go toe to toe with me if we're having cocktails. We also went to some exclusive ass restaurant in Malibu. Remember?
We also went to a very exclusive place in Malibu that my buddy owns.
Yeah. Is that the one that goes out into the ocean?
It goes in the ocean.
Glass.
Yeah. And nobody can get into that place. So yeah.
Do you remember who we saw on the ride there and then down at Roy Rogers Beach? Do you remember who we saw riding his bicycle with his helmet on?
Oh my God. You yelled at him through the window. What was the name?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, yeah.
Yeah. And then we were driving through I believe the Hollywood Hills, because is that the way you go between your place and Newburgh's?
Yeah.
Is through, yeah. And we saw John
Lovitz.
No. John from The Office. Tall dude.
Oh, no.
Krasinski.
Yep.
Yeah. John Krasinski in his blue Lamborghini or Ferrari. Ferrari.
He was, but also John Lovitz had the blue Ferrari when we were pumping gas, and was like, "Yep, that's what he does."
Yeah. It's quite fun, isn't it? You see a lot of people out there. How are you doing, buddy? Are you? I like the back
of the hat, man. I love this hat. I want this now
with a rip curl.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Did you get this on the excursion up to with the kids?
No, a different time. I was in Capitola. I got this in Capitola Beach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Little beach town there in Northern California. I got this a couple of years ago, actually. But yeah, I never wore it. It felt too big for my head. But whatever.
But you have great hair, so you can just you can take the hat off.
It's so.
See, that's so dumb. Like, look how good your hair is.
Yeah, some people say that. I feel like it's too fine. I have very, very fine hair, and so I can't do anything with it. And so I'm lazy.
How hard is that?
I wish I had hair that I could just throw product in and it would stay, but I don't. So
yeah, so does Gay Jesus.
Gay Jesus has that.
You don't want hair like this.
Yeah, no, it's probably thicker than mine. So
I'm currently eating a lot of it. It's hard to go without a hat.
Yeah.
But I got to play into it a little bit today.
Anyways, what have you been doing today, Raj? You were watching some TV?
I have been watching. So my thing is this. So my ex-wife, who is
who I adore, she's great.
She's wonderful, Claire.
Yeah.
Is my agent as well. It doesn't get more Hollywood than that.
Yeah.
But today is the anniversary of when her mother passed away, and okay. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who sings it better? Like a Bridge Over Troubled Water, right? Do you go Simon Garfunkel?
Yeah.
Or do you go Elvis?
Probably Simon and Garfunkel. Personally.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So that's the whole family is Simon and Garfunkel. I'm like, I go Elvis. Just because if you watch the video, I mean, that man, all day long, so much heroin.
He stole so much from black artists. It's hard to.
Of course, he's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, like he's the king, man. He's the king of cultural appropriation. Like he's the original. He's gangster at that.
But who sang it better?
I could throw a wrench in this and just say Johnny Cash.
He never sang the song.
I got Bridge Over Troubled Water, Johnny Cash, right here.
Oh, the old when he was like heroin.
Yeah, way old.
Yeah, no,
this is back. This is like her era.
No. I mean, he is next. Like, if you watch Bridge Over Troubled Water, he has no clue to where he is. And my spirit animal, I love that guy. Just to look at his face and like, oh,
is this Fat Elvis?
No, this is young Elvis.
Young Elvis. You think he was
This
strung
is
out?
in
Strung
Vegas.
out. I had
Oh,
never
yeah, he
been
was on
strung out a
Dilaudid.
day in my life.
Yeah, he was on Dilaudid. You know, they give Dilaudid to cancer patients.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Propofol,
Yeah,
Dilaudid.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was on. And I'm like, when I see the video, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
fucking well
Mad
done, dude.
respect, right? Mad respect
It's
for that.
well done. Good
Yeah.
for you. You have
Y-
and he kills it.
Yeah.
He kills the song and he nails every verse. I'm like, oh, and
Yeah.
he has no clue as to where he is. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, man, if you can just do that.
I interviewed his ex-wife, Linda Thompson, when her
Yeah,
book came
yeah,
out. And
yeah,
the video got fucking shitloads of views. Like the amount of Elvis
yeah.
fans still to this day. But I could talk to her all day about Elvis stories. Like, Linda, I'm gonna need you to leave a room. And because the TV's too loud and he doesn't want to get up to turn it down, so he just shoots it
And he
with a
he
gun.
needs
Like the
he needs to
greatest thing
shit.
ever. You know what I think it is, Raj? I think it's our love of Motley Crue, that the obnoxious behavior about it, like all the stories we just love. We
Okay,
adore that
so
shit.
so
You know,
so so
the
Mike and I will talk
extreme
about this.
excesses. Yeah.
Mike and I will talk about this. Gay Jesus, you need to know how much we love Nikki Six.
Yeah.
I
Nikki
know.
Six.
You drank heroin out of a fire hose.
Oh no! Shut your fucking filthy mouth. He literally got shot up, and junkies don't fix themselves.
No,
That's what you need to know. They don't fix themselves. He
not
was
if we can help
so
it.
fucked up. He goes, "Hey man, shoot me up." The guy drops him in a dumpster, and he just kills the bass player from Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Wakes up and goes, "Oh, I need to go to the hospital because I'm so stupid. I have to go to the hospital." And MTV, yeah,
Yeah.
they go to the hospital. He gets fixed. He gets Narcan or adrenaline and signs himself out, and then comes back to the same hotel and then shoots up the biggest line of heroin ever,
Yeah.
and then just leaves a voicemail. He goes,
Leaves a needle in his arm at the time.
at the time, and also says on his voicemail on the answering machine, if you remember
Outgoing
this,
message. Yeah. Yeah.
he goes, "It's Nikki Six. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Sorry."
And MTV was reporting that Nikki Six had
It
died
died.
at the time. And so he changed his outgoing message to, "Hi, this is Nikki Six. I'm
I'm
dead."
dead. You can't beat
It's
that shit ever.
no, it's debauchery at its finest. His
Yeah, yeah,
absolute finest. I mean,
yeah.
dude, I could pull books out that most people have never even heard of, that have the most crazy stories about.
What's your like? Okay, so my drinking story, it doesn't even come close, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, I was in Vegas and I missed the same hotel. And your drinking story is like, oh, I was gone here and I was gone here. This guy literally shot up heroin and went, okay, I'm gonna shoot up heroin and sign myself. How do you sign yourself out? I don't even know how that's done.
Of a hospital?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
actually I did it once.
did you
So,
really?
yeah, I did. Yep.
Really?
And fucked up. And they let me go. I don't know what they had me on. I don't even remember why I was there. I don't even remember so much of this. But yeah, I signed myself out because I had a dream while I was in the hospital bed
Yeah.
that these people can't make me do anything. I'm not under arrest. And I stumbled, ripped shit out of my arms, the IVs.
No shit. Really?
I swear to God, 100%. Ripped IVs out of my arm and went down and was like, I'm leaving. They're like, you can't go anywhere. I was like, I'm not under arrest. I can do anything I want. And they were like, I guess he's kind of right. And I stumbled
Now,
down in the lobby,
this
thought
is
my
the
car
most
was there.
amazing thing.
Yeah.
And you're well now.
Yeah. The
So
human body's amazing.
But had you not gone and done that, where do you think you'd be?
Had I not checked out of
Yeah.
there? I don't know. God, dude, I won't waste your time now. I'd have to think back as to what happened that brought me there, because it wasn't like an overdose or anything like that. It wasn't.
No, nobody. I
was.
mean,
It,
come on.
yeah,
We wouldn't be sitting here.
It was heart related. It was when my heart was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm still on medication for it. So I don't know that I did myself any favors. But I got driven to the hospital, and then the person that drove me there drove my truck back home to my house.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And so I'm wandering around the fucking hospital parking lot looking for my car with the valet guy and can't find it. I ended up calling a fucking Uber.
This is how white you are. You valeted your own car.
No. I asked him, I'm like, it's around here somewhere. He's like, it's like 1 a.m. He's like, I'll help you find it. And so, no, I didn't valet it. I got taken there, and then I just assumed my truck was there, but it wasn't.
Really?
And, yeah.
Okay.
And I Ubered home. And then went to bed, and nobody could get a hold of me. And so family from out of state called the fucking police department, who sent the firemen over to my house, and they broke a window. And then they came to my fucking room, and like, because I lived alone, I'm there by myself. They came to my room and broke in my door. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? They're like, oh, you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Get the fuck out of here.
So let me ask you a question. What's it like to be white?
Yeah, it's great. Why? What do you think they would do to you as a brown guy? What would they do?
I mean, we just Sonia Massey just got shot in the face. So in your hood.
Who?
Sonia Massey. She just got shot in look up the story.
Who? I think I may have seen this. Is this a black chick got shot by a cop or something?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's got a couple DUIs they're coming out with now that he shouldn't have been on the force. Is that the story you're talking about?
Gay Jesus, tell me what's going on.
Illinois, right?
First of all, never say Illinois.
All right, sorry.
Jesus
Myers,
Christ.
Ford.
I've got the video right here. I got the body cam.
Do you want to see it? It's show it to your viewers.
It's on CNN, not
it is brutal.
Yeah,
so they'll block it out. They're not going to show you.
Yeah, they're not going to show you.
No, you'll see it. Go ahead and show it.
All right, let me find it.
Come on, Jason.
You know white guys get shot too, right, Raj? You're aware.
Actually, statistically, white guys get shot more than black guys in police altercations.
I know. He won't believe that.
Yeah,
he won't. Raj will not believe this.
All right, I'll play the video.
All right, let's see it.
I really hurt you. You called us.
Okay.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody outside my house.
Body cam footage released by the Sangamon County State Attorney's Office shows the final moments of Sonia Massey's life, the Springfield area woman who was fatally shot by one of the responding deputies to a 911 call she made. Massey called 911 because she thought an intruder was in her home, according to the lawyer representing her family.
We checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody.
Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and another deputy responded to the call around 12:50 a.m., authorities said. The deputies searched the property and found no intruder. The deputies then asked Massey to check on a pot of boiling water on the stove.
Check on her. We don't need a fire while we're here.
This place needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I love this episode of Porter.
rebuke you in the name of
You better God, I swear to God, I'll you straight your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
Boom.
I'm gonna go get my kid. No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
Jesus.
That's a little uncalled for.
God damn it.
Close the video.
That's a little uncalled for.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
He shot her in the face.
No, I understand.
That's
The idiot, the idiot is saying a headshot like he's proud of it.
He is.
What the hell happened?
Good shot, dude.
Did she have something?
Good shot, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying good shot as mocking.
Hold on.
He
Jesus,
says
hold
good
on.
shot,
I'm
dude.
asking a question here. Did she have something in her hand other than a pot of boiling water?
No.
That's all she had, and that's what he freaked out about?
No, he didn't freak out about that.
She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and he took it way too seriously and decided to shoot her in the fucking face like a piece of shit.
Yep.
Wow. Like what?
I was
So,
watching it.
like she was the concern that she was going to baptize him or something? Throw the boiling water on him? Like what?
You know what? That's the argument he's got. It's the only one he can get.
That's not going to be a good one. That's not going to go well in court at all.
No, he's been arrested. What I'm saying is, like, I understand
Yeah,
We talked about this. Oh, Mike Walters. We
Yeah.
talked about this.
we have.
I know what it's like to get arrested and for no reason.
Yeah.
He shot her in the face and was very proud of the fact that he shot Sonia Massey in the face.
Yeah, that's a
So
piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
shitty cop who's going to go to prison for that.
And I hope
you
he
would
rots
think.
there.
Oh
You would-
yeah,
you would
for
think.
sure,
You
for
think?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to bet money?
yeah, sure. I'll bet you $100 on that.
I'll bet you $100.
I'll
Yeah.
write it down.
In today's climate with body cams the way they are now, if you're talking 20 years ago, even 15 years ago, maybe not. Maybe you're able to hold on. Seriously though, maybe you're able to go, hey, she had some in her hand. I didn't see what it was. But that video, he's not only is he 15 feet from her.
Yes.
It's not even like she lunged at a knife or opened a drawer and grabbed something that looked like a gun. She's got a pot of boiling water.
That's correct.
Yeah, you can't pull your gun
I'll
out
bet
and
you
then shoot her in
$100
the
right
face.
now.
That you don't think he'll go to prison for that?
Never.
What do you think will happen?
Nothing.
Oh, stop! All right, I'll take that back.
Okay. Gay Jesus.
I'm
Gay
writing
Jesus
it down
is
right
here.
now. I'm officiating it.
Yeah. What do you think, Garrett? Do
Look,
you
I
think
don't-
he?
I
Do you think he
think-
goes to prison?
Oh, I think cop goes to prison.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Look what happened to what's his name? The fucker who kneeled on George Floyd. Why am I always forgetting? I don't
Michael.
care. Either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, yeah, he
Why
got
did
thrown
Why
away.
did he go to jail? Because somebody recorded that on their phone.
Yeah,
Well,
and
this is
somebody
recorded
this
too.
on a police body cam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
they
is
turned
going to
the-
jail.
But you can also see the body cam turn off.
This
There's
motherfucker-
There's
It's
another
right
one. I
there on the
believe it
body
was.
cam.
I believe it was in South Carolina years ago. I did this story, and it was a cop.
I've never met a. Okay, let's go to the comments real quick. I've never met a black man named Raj. Hilarious.
Who's saying that?
Oh, it's in your
Rusty
comments right here.
Shackelford. It's all the
Wait,
same guy.
I don't see comments.
You can't assault a cop, Raj. Yeah, no, but you can. But you can. And somebody says no way. Okay.
Raj loves to think that the rules have not changed at all. That the
But they
game is
haven't
exactly
changed,
the same.
Mike.
Yes,
They
they
haven't
have.
ch-
People go
they
to
have not
prison for this. Yes, they do. That cop will
No.
go to prison for that.
No, he will not.
I don't even know.
I
I
will
don't
give
even
you
know what the
$100.
argument would be.
I'll give you $100. I'll give you.
I
$100.
know. I'm going to take your $100. I will.
I got it written
You will-
down here.
you will not.
I got no money
You
to put in the
owe me
game, but
$100.
Yeah.
no,
You
I
owe
got
me
no money to
$100.
put in. I got the terms
No
right
prison.
here. If the
Uh,
cop has no prison time, Mike gives Raj 100. If the cop serves prison time, Raj gives Mike 100.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Simple.
I don't even know what
Knew
the
I
excuse
smelled
would be.
Curry and open toes.
To the
I-
Estrana file.
I don't even know what the argument would be. Obviously, they're going to put forward a defense, but that didn't in any way look like someone
He
whose
turns
life was
his
in.
body cam off. Why
When?
would you do? Okay, hold on.
When
Why
did he
would
turn
you
it off?
do that?
When
He
did
turns
he
it
turn
off. You can see the video. The other cop keeps his body cam on.
Yeah.
Why would you turn your body cam
Yeah,
off?
even more
Let me ask
reason
you
that
this.
he'll go
Why
to
would you-
prison.
No, he won't.
He's going to
Because
prison.
you-
I'm sorry. I think he's going to prison.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. We'll see.
Look,
We'll
time
see.
will tell, but I
This-
think he's going to prison.
You
Stories
stop,
like
Gay
that-
Jesus.
Stories like that don't just go away. They don't anymore.
They do.
You can't just write that off. No, it doesn't, dude. It's on the
Okay,
front
let me
page of
ask you a question.
CNN.
Let me ask you a question, Mike Walters.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Gay
Go
Jesus.
ahead, Raj Sharma. Please do.
If that 14-year-old girl had not filmed George Floyd being murdered, do you think that would have ever come?
Nah, there's problems with that case. There's problems with it. So I don't know what the answer to that is. But the fact is it was filmed. You know,
Yeah.
the one I would tell you that's a little different, and Raj, you're frozen right now. So I don't know if you're trying to
It's
talk
okay.
to. But there was a cop in South Carolina who shot a guy, a black guy, running away from him at a tree. Do you remember that video, Garrett?
Yeah.
And they said, you know, he tried to say like, oh yeah, this guy grabbed for my weapon and he ran away and the guy shot him from behind. That dude went to fucking prison. He's still in prison for that. And that guy did grab his taser and ran off with it. But you can't, you know, that shit's on video nowadays. You just don't get away with it and be able to say, oh yeah, you know, I feared for my life. They reached for my gun. Like Yeah, absolutely. There was a
It's
day
all
when
recorded in-
when lots of people, not just black people, by the way, for the record, lots of people, poor people usually that would get into a police would run into
statistically white people.
yeah. Yeah, statistically, there's a lot more white people killed at the hands of cops. That doesn't do. God damn it! Now I'm stuck
mostly just 'cause
reading
there's more white
comments
people.
here. How do I bring Raj back? I don't know where Raj went. Oh, there he is.
Hey, sorry, my internet dropped out because
What's
storm's
going on with your storms there? Do you have storms all over everything? Is that what's going on?
We do have storms going on, but let me jump back into my question: is if that 14-year-old girl had not videotaped George Floyd getting murdered, do you think that would have come out?
I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never
No,
know.
we will know, but we will know.
Here's the thing, Raj. I understand you want to make this.
I'm not making any.
Yes, you are. You're making this. You're making this.
We would have the same conversation in our
Yes.
in my living room.
Yes.
With you and me hanging out eating fucking chicken curry.
Yes. I think a lot of people, the talking point, and I understand it. I get it because in a lot of respects, it's true that minorities have been target of police department. This has gone on forever.
What?
But the fact is, Raj, I've told you stories of me being fucked with by the police when I was young and stupid too. I had a gun pulled on me.
Your joke to me when I went to 8 Mile. When what was the joke? Because you were asleep and I took your truck.
Yeah.
What'd you say out loud?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No. I don't remember what I ate.
I'm surprised my neighbors didn't call the cops on you taking my car.
Oh yeah.
Why is that?
That's a good joke. Come on.
It's a fantastic jock.
It's a good joke.
It's a fantastic joke.
I meant that joke too.
Oh, I was like when I got back because I brought Chinese food back. I was like when I got back I was like, yay!
Yeah, no one shot me. Mike, you look very healthy, good brother. Nice adding a race baiter to the show.
Oh my god, race baiter!
What called out.
Oh, people see my pink Stanley in the background. It's orange.
No, they're talking about Raj's too.
Oh, Raj has a pink Stanley. Oh, I've got an orange one back there.
I have a pink one right here, buddy.
$2 for Unholy Kid just calls cuts.
You want this? Hold on. Here's a green one.
Is that a blue one or green one?
It's green right here. I have both of them.
Raj,
I make money.
This will be a good test for us because I have not done any research into the story. I heard about it 3 minutes ago from you. All I watched was that video snippet. I don't know if there's any more to this story.
There is not any more to that story.
You say that, but you're not there. So I don't know if there's anything more. Based on what I saw there, I would say, yeah, that looks like a fucking unwarranted shooting, and that guy
is an unwarranted shooting.
Will rightly go to prison for that. We all agree at the same thing. I don't know what you're trying to argue with me about. I'm making the same argument as you.
Garrett, I will fucking fight you in the street.
I agree with you right now. What the fuck?
I know, but no, you're on my side.
You don't want to fight with me, man. I don't fight clean. I can't fight. I know I'm not good at a fight. I bring a gun.
Show me the other side of the story. Mike,
I don't know
the other side of the story.
I don't know.
Mike always wants the other story. He goes, "Oh, if we can find the other side of the story."
Oh, like, you mean I want to give people due process? How about we don't even have a trial?
Okay. So
how about we don't have a trial? No,
due process. Come on.
I think everybody is entitled to due process.
Then give this guy the same thing.
Yes, and I said based on the 30-second video I just saw, knowing nothing else about it, and trying to be responsible here, I would say that looks very disturbing, and I would say, based on what I saw right there, that person will go to prison for that.
Yeah, rightfully.
Period. I mean, we agree on that.
Can we show the same video from beginning to end?
I don't know. I don't know what's out there.
Let's let the listeners and the people watching.
All
right. Just show the video from beginning to end. And
I don't know what video you're talking about. You just told me. I don't want to watch it all again.
You don't?
No.
Why? Watch.
We already watched it. I don't know what this is.
Hit it.
Go ahead and play it. We'll do it one more time. But I mean, it's a disturbing looking video. I don't know what else I can say.
You called us.
Okay.
So what'd you hear?
You called us.
Somebody keeps outside my house.
Body cam footage released by the Sangamon County
She
State
called
Attorney's Office
911.
shows the final
Yeah.
moments of Sonia Massey's life. The Springfield area woman who was fatally shot by one of the responding deputies to a 911 call she made. Massey called 911 because she thought an intruder was in her home, according to the lawyer representing her family.
We checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody.
Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and another deputy responded to the call around 12:50 a.m., authorities said. The deputies searched the property and found no intruder. The deputies then asked Massey to check on a pot of boiling water on the stove.
Let me
Okay.
I'm trying to. There is one thing I do want to see because when his arm comes up here.
The deputies searched the property and found no intruder.
Those are Nordic rune tattoos commonly used by white supremacists.
That's exactly right.
What are?
Yes,
What
it
are?
is.
The guy's
Hold
arm right
on.
there.
On his arm, right
I
there.
can't- okay,
That is
I don't.
Norwegian. That is
No,
Slow
okay,
down,
so-
guys. Slow down a second. The video I'm looking at is blurry as shit. I can't tell any tattoo.
well, I can't really undo the blurry, but this thing right here on the side.
Yep.
Those
Oh,
are
Okay,
common Nordic runes. Yeah.
They are.
Cop pointing the other cop, and I'm like, what? I don't know what you guys are seeing.
Oh no, not him.
So go to your
he
right
is-
side of your screen.
I see what Raj is trying to point
Yes.
out, that this cop has white supremacist leaning tattoos. And I know this because there's an anime I love and I wanted to get a tattoo from it, but it's a Viking anime. And I realized the tattoo I would have gotten would have labeled me a
So
white
tell me what that
supremacist.
rune is right there. So if you go to the top left,
I don't know what it means. I just know I shouldn't get it tattooed on my arm.
Yeah,
Okay,
unless
I don't.
have
I've never seen that before. I've been to a lot of. I mean, every white supremacist meeting I've ever been to, I've never seen anyone with that.
Kind of like a new thing, and I fucking hate it because I
don't
really love Viking shit. And they
So
took
do we
Viking
just
shit.
call you Grand Wizard, or we?
Yeah. No, I'm not a grand wizard. Not yet, anyways.
He's a
Oh,
dragon.
no, I mean, you're waiting for.
I'm trying to remember. I used to be able to name all these, but
Uh-huh.
yeah. Fuck. I used
No,
to
no,
print
now
this
watch.
up,
Now
yeah.
watch. So that's that's a Nordic white supremacist tattoo. Go ahead.
Okay.
Deputies
I-
then
is
asked
he-
Massey
is he
to
the cop
check
that
on a
shot, by the
pot of
way?
boiling
That's
water on
exactly the
stove.
cop that shot her.
Okay, that's what I asked.
Yeah, see,
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
well, I think these two guys look like they're pretty good homeboys.
I'm sure they're his friends.
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water.
Here we go.
Oh, I was
Everyone's nice so far. This is so weird.
So far.
God, I swear to God, I'll you right in your face.
okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot. Drop the
Boom,
pot.
boom, boom.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it. But
He's
that's
done.
headshot.
Okay.
That's
All
a piece
right.
of shit.
God damn it.
Fucking serious. She's done.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet too.
Not a total
Grayson
waste.
has been indicted on 3
Okay.
counts of first-degree murder and a count
Okay,
each of
pause
aggravated
this,
battery
Garrett.
with a
Bring us
firearm
back
and
up.
official
Garrett,
misconduct.
pause it real
Okay.
quick.
So
Not a total waste.
hold on, but kill that
Come on.
video. So let me tell you what I heard there. Can you
Oh,
kill this
you
video?
tell me.
Yeah. So he says, I'm gonna go get my kit. And the other guy says,
After he
dude,
shoots her.
I know, hold on. The guy says, I'm gonna go get my kit. The other guy says, dude, it's a headshot. She's done.
She's
In other
done.
words,
then
he
he
was
says,
saying,
not
I'm
a
gonna go.
total waste.
Hold on. He's
Are
saying,
we
I'm gonna
calling
go
a
get my
timeout?
kit.
How white
Yes,
did you get?
time out. He's saying, I just want people to
call-
understand
can we
what
call
we're
it
looking
20?
at.
Can we call
I
it
want
20?
people to understand what we're looking at. Hold on. He's talking about getting a kit as in, I'm going to help her. And the guy says, dude, are you fucking serious? You shot her in the face. There's no kit to go save this person. I think that's
Not
the
a
discussion there,
Mike,
right?
not a total waste.
Not a total
Listen,
waste. I didn't hear that.
That's what he says. He goes, not a total waste.
Yeah, he said, I didn't want to get boiling water thrown at me and it landed at my feet.
Not a total waste. Are you
So she-
fucking kidding
So
me?
she did, just so people understand the videos. It sounds like she did throw the water.
She did
at
not.
him.
She
Okay,
no point.
Okay, so one of the cops said the water landed at my feet. It landed at our feet.
Because she did.
What do you mean?
When she fell, she knocked the pot
Okay.
over.
Maybe. Yeah,
What's that
I don't
to do
know.
with
No,
anything?
maybe we can, Mike. We can literally do this again,
Dude, I
No,
don't
what
know
does that have
why.
to do with
Hold
anything?
on. I don't know why you're arguing with me here. We all agree that the guy's probably going to go to prison. I don't know what
He's not
you're
going
the
to
only one that
prison.
you're the only one that doesn't think he will. I don't know what you're basing that off of.
Okay.
You have video of
Gay
this.
Jesus. What do you think? Prison?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's going to prison.
100%. 100% he's going to prison.
I got no money for the game, but I think he's going to prison.
Okay. So
So
100 and 100?
someone
No, I got no
says-
money. I'm just that's my opinion. Mike made the bet. I'm just having an opinion.
Cop-
I will
So-
bet you both $100.
I can't
and
afford
I'm
that
in-
100.
So someone
I will
says,
give you the 100.
gentlemen,
Okay,
please.
I'll take it.
I'm in for another 100 with Mike. Don't be throwing all Nordic tats to dumb white trash. I don't know what that means. Cops should not have tattoos.
That's dumb.
So,
I
yeah,
have
I agree with you there. It's like a compass. It's a Vegvisar tattoo. I don't know. I'll establish a
No.
PayPal for you to pay any and all bets. I'll be with Walters. There you go. People want to clean
Wow,
you out.
you're willing
Raj.
to lose.
Yeah, people want to clean you out. I hope you're a man of your word, and you
I am.
fucking you better make a lot of money on stage.
You know I am.
Yeah, I do know you are. Yeah, no, I think, dude, we have to
We
advance.
shot
with
her in the
times.
fucking face, dude.
Yes,
We shot her
yes.
in the face.
Horrible. There are shitty cops around, and that's a horrible cop, clearly.
Yeah.
And he'll my guess is that gentleman will absolutely do time in prison, and that will not be nice for him. Is
yeah.
what I would guess would happen.
So I'm gonna go back to what I said.
And someone else says no jail for Whitey. Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
I first of all, I love
There you
that
go.
human being. For whoever said that.
That was
Yeah.
the guy you were just shit talking like 5 minutes ago, Rusty
Oh,
Shackelford.
because he knows.
Yeah, now
the
he's on
whole-
your team. You're cool with him.
If
What are you, a
that
Democrat?
14-year-old girl had not taken video of George Floyd being
Are you
absolutely
look?
you stop. You
George
know
Floyd
this.
is in prison. We're not going to
George
relive
Floyd is
George
dead.
Floyd.
Yeah,
or
guy
the
who killed
cop
him.
is in prison. The cop's in prison. We'll never know.
Why is he in prison, Mike? Why is he in prison?
Because it
Come
was
on.
filmed and the
By
whole
a-
country fell
But
apart.
had it not been filmed, would
I don't
they be
know.
in prison?
I don't know. I don't
I can
know.
I can tell you.
No, you
no.
can't. You
I can't
though.
because I've
can't.
no, but I've
I don't
I've
think you
been
can.
trust me. No, I've been trust me. I've been pulled over by cops 1,000 times.
Same.
Okay.
I know how this
Anecdotal.
works.
So have I. So have I. Been pulled over a shit ton of times. I'm still here.
In
so are
your
you.
gated neighborhood.
So are you. I have not lived in a gated neighborhood at all in my life.
Raj, I
Really?
look
Because
like I shouldn't be in
trust me,
school
I
zones.
know
All right?
exactly
I
where
get
you used
pulled
to
over
live.
a lot.
Isn't
Yeah.
the guy?
I was
the
in
Rock and
Franklin. I
Mortgage-
didn't live in a
Rock-
gated
Rock and
neighborhood.
Rock and Mortgage lived next to you.
Yeah, Dan Gilbert. Yes. It's not a gated
Yeah,
neighborhood.
they were just wondering if you were okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't win with you, man.
You can't.
We'll see. What to the Astronom file with this
Yep.
story.
I got
He
it.
Um,
did get arrested that night. He's, I believe, currently in jail. So
yeah.
let's see what
So I
happens.
win the bet already. I've already
No, you
won the
don't.
bet.
You,
No, it's prison.
you don't.
Yeah, didn't a cop once threaten to shoot Mike? Yes, he pulled a gun on me and told me if I moved 1 inch, he was going to shoot me.
I've been thrown
Oh
on the
my
hood of a
God.
cop car once when I was like 14 over
Well, that's
being
because you're gay. Stop.
And
Okay,
they
fair
broke into the wrong apartment that we were in.
Yes,
broke
I
it-
know. I know the story.
The
Yes.
cops kicked in, the feds broke down the door, kicked in the fucking windows. There's a helicopter above, and they came in with
well, move your OxyContin, dummy.
we were 21 years old, having
Yes, so move your
cards
OxyContin.
and drinking. No, we weren't. This is pre-OxyContin days.
I'm just saying. Now,
Ro,
that-
here
now
we
that
go.
know-
Raj likes to state stuff that never happened or can't be proven as fact. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, Chris Ritz.
Oh,
Really?
I love this. I love being able to see the
You can yell at 'em.
chat in here.
These are what I've been hiding from you. I usually only read the ones that pay for it.
Chris, just tell me what I'm.
Now they're all
I'm not
special.
stating. When I'm not stating
Yeah.
this fact.
That's okay. That's all right. All right, let's
Gage-
move on to other
Gage-
things because we
Gage
can't
is
we
gonna
can't
play.
litigate this for the whole show. I think it's worth mentioning the Secret Service director we talked about yesterday, Kimberly Cheadle, who
Has
got
resigned.
her ass handed to her. I watched more video of that last night and today of her with the House Judiciary Committee grilling her. Holy fuck. She, like, I've never seen someone so unprepared to be grilled by Congress members. And they're going to use the opportunity to bloviate and look like, they're, I mean, it all seems so fake to me. Even their outrage seems fake to me. But boy, oh boy, did they kick her fucking teeth in. And so she is now stepped down. I mean, when you have both the Democrats and Republicans agreeing on something, that's so rare.
So you agreed with AOC?
Yeah, on this case, yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
I did see AOC. I got to admit, I kind of gapped out a little bit when she was talking, but I think she was telling her to resign.
She was telling her to resign.
Yeah. In my defense, I watched a bunch of them. So I watched a bunch of lefties and righties grilling her, and I thought they were all bringing up really good points. And it's something that should matter to all of them because they're all under the protection of the Secret Service. And I think I spent some time listening this week while I was driving back home from California. I spent some time listening to Dan Bongino's show, and I purposely sought out his show as a former Secret Service agent. Now he's a conservative, but he was on the detail of Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and I believe for a brief period George W. Bush. Yeah. And he was Secret Service. So the point in bringing that up is he's got a lot of contacts inside the Secret Service. And those guys apparently have been reaching out en masse to him for a while, talking about how fucked the Secret Service is, and it's going to get someone killed. And so it's been interesting to listen to their take. My guess is
here's the thing, man. So the last attempt was 1983. That was Reagan. And so the last attempt was 1983.
No, so wasn't there an attempt on? I don't know if that would count on Obama, the guy that broke into the White House.
No, he wasn't there. But he wasn't home.
Are you talking about just on security, a Secret Service detail and an attack? Like so you're talking just shooting? Because I know Brett Kavanaugh, they counted that guy that was going to his house. Secret Service shot, either arrested him or shot him.
Nancy Pelosi. I mean, same thing in San Francisco.
Paul Pelosi. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But the last
when his gay lover came over and hit him in the head with a hammer, I remember that.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
I did that just for you, Raj. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
But gay hammer fight. We have them all the time.
Stop the gay Jesus. But the last attempt was 1983.
Oh, I was going to go 2008 when they threw a shoe at Bush.
I mean, that was in Iran. So
that was in Iran.
Yeah, that wasn't here.
1983 was Reagan.
Yes, and that was the last attempt. So let me ask you this, right?
Yeah,
and maybe I'm misconstrued on saying this. If it hasn't happened since then, and you're the person in charge, right? Yeah. And you go, well, nothing's happened since 1983. I don't know. Maybe you go, okay, maybe we're a little lax.
I don't think you could be right. Absolutely. People,
right. I mean,
that happens with everything, but that's one of those jobs
situation.
100%. They beat the shit out of. Remember, there was a story a few years ago, and it was an Uber driver. Now, the reason the story got so much play was because they were in a self-driving car, and it was like but it was a trans person, and so that made it big headlines. And this trans person hit someone on a bike, and they were like, "You got to have your hands on the wheel at all time." I'm like, "Yeah, but if you're being fair." If you're being fair, that thing autonomously drives itself, you're going to get comfortable with that being the case, and you're not going to be a 10 and 2 every minute. You're just not. You're going to get comfortable, be like, this thing's got it. This thing's got it. And then when it didn't, you weren't on the ball. Is I think kind of the point you're making here.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, is there a moment where you go, I mean, it hasn't happened in 30 years. So, I mean, we can kind of be a little lax, but when you see the guy climbing up the thing, and onto the roof, and you go, oh, well, okay, well, that's wrong. Yeah, I get that. She should have resigned the next day.
Yeah.
And we said this yesterday. It's culpability, right? Hey, I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm done, and I'm out. I apologize. Here's my predecessor, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what you do. On the flip side, I go, but I mean, it hasn't happened in 40 years, man. Like that's.
Don't you think that's irrelevant though? I think that's irrelevant. Like
I mean, you're
have
100% right.
Yeah, the buck stops with you, and that's
It
the
does,
attention
yeah.
to detail that
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about. When I worry about DEI hires, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna not have as many Indian or Asian students accepted into this program because there's not enough X. It's like,
Right.
no. There's certain jobs you need the best and the brightest, no matter what. I don't
Right.
care what color they are. I don't care what sex they are.
See, but
or
here's
like
the thing, Mike. Let
that
me
the
stop you
attention
for-
to you go
let me
ahead.
stop you and let me stop Gay Jesus for a second.
I
Do
wasn't
you
even
guys
saying
realize? Do you guys realize that you're the minority when you think that?
It doesn't make me wrong.
No, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. You're the minority when you think. So here's what I say: when I walk into a room, whoever is the best at the best,
Yeah.
that's who gets the job. I don't care who it is. I don't care your gender. I don't care if it's Gay Jesus's girl. I don't give two shits about anything, right? If I give you a form and you fill out that form and you win, fucking you win.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care who it is. You're the minority in this thought.
In which way? What do you mean exactly?
Because most people go, well, I mean, I trust me, I'm in Texas. I can hear people. It's the most amazing shit in the world. Where I'm like, yeah, well, she's black. That's why she's getting a job. No, well, maybe she's just qualified. How
Yeah.
about that?
But when you have those DEI standards put out there, it's the unfairness. I was talking about this the other day to someone. It's the problem with going out and saying, hey, we're going to bring a Supreme Court justice in that's black and female. And you go, okay, well, maybe Ketanji Brown Jackson, I don't know. Maybe
Clarence
she's
Thomas.
absolutely, what?
Clarence Thomas.
Maybe she's the most qualified jurist on the planet. Maybe she is. But we'll never know because your dumbass said that I'm only considering black women. Now you just took 80.
But you
90.
also have to. But hold on, Mike. But you also flip this, right? Because there are opportunities that we didn't get back in the day.
Yeah,
because of our color.
Sure, that's
so
fair.
You have to flip that on the other side, right?
I think there's got to be a better.
We weren't given. My dad was a CPA for Quaker Oats in London, right? When he moved here, he couldn't get a job as a fucking anything.
Yeah.
Right. So he's a cab driver.
Yeah.
How is a CPA from Quaker Oats in London a cab driver in Stephenville, Texas? Because
you went to Stephenville, Texas, probably. That's why.
Well, they didn't give him a job, right? And they didn't give him a job for 30 years. So you can juxtapose it.
Yeah.
And it's fair. I understand some parts of I get it. Like, hey, listen, if your SATs were this and your scores were this, then you get to Dartmouth and you get to. I got to Dartmouth. I got to Hopkins. All that, all of those schools recruited me, but it was because of my scores. It wasn't the fact that I was Indian. Now flip it and go, well, okay, maybe it could be because they needed more Indian people. I don't know. But it is because sometimes those jobs are not given because those people are colored.
Don't you think the pendulum swing is a bit drastic when you're promoting it that way? I think is the problem because I agree. I agreed it's not fair to Ketanji Brown Jackson. I'd rather they didn't say anything and then just put her on the Supreme Court and then you don't know. But when that's the promotion that we're going to bring in a black female to the Supreme Court, it's like, okay, well, you just took 95% of the possible applicants and told them fuck off. And also, now you are left in a position of going, well, maybe she's the best jury. Maybe she would have beat out those 95% of other people. Maybe, or maybe not.
Maybe she wouldn't.
You know, when
but we will never know. But also,
right? But that's why you get the questions. It's the same reason with this woman, Kimberly Cheadle, when she says her goal. Now, her goal in charge of the Secret Service is the protectee. Period. End of story. The agents protecting the fucking X on the stage. Right. That's the only job. When you are making comments like, my goal is to increase minority and female hiring 30%. Like, okay, well, how did that work out for you when you were in charge? Because to your point, Raj, there hasn't been a shot at a president since '83.
You found your bell?
Yeah.
You found your bell?
Yeah.
I'm getting my bell now.
Hell yeah, a bell.
I got a bell.
But I was
nice.
That's usually at the front desk of every hotel that we own.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. It is. It sucks, man, because I like to think there are plenty of capable women that could do this job, but when it's done like this, and it's such a colossal fuck up and failure that you need to be shit canned, they're going to bring up all these comments and go, wait a minute, was this just a DEI hire, or was this person good enough for the job?
Let me flip this really quick for you.
Sure.
Jared Kushner got into Harvard because his dad donated $2 million.
Yeah, that's bullshit too. I wish they didn't do that shit
that's
either.
A fact. Right?
Yeah, I believe it. I don't know that's a fact, but I believe you.
No, you can. There's a great book called Price of Admission.
Yeah.
So read the book. It's fantastic.
100%. I think that's how didn't Hunter Biden get into Yale for similar reasons? I think George Bush got into Yale for similar ways.
So
they want to rank in the Air Force for nothing.
Huh?
I said they got like high ranks in the Air Force and the military over nothing, basically. Just because their dad's George Bush.
Let me flip my story, right? And I don't tell a lot of people this. When I got Dartmouth Ivy League school, right? It was because they didn't have a certain number of Indian people. Now, here's why I didn't go to Dartmouth. When I got the call, an Indian girl called me. SMU called me. And they go, hey, we're so excited to have you. We normally don't get a certain number of people of your. And I stopped and I go, am I getting in because I'm Indian? I had a great SAT score. I had you name it. I had it all, right?
Yep.
But when they said you're going to get in because you're Indian, stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped that right there. I was like, no. And I went to Texas State. Right?
Yeah.
So on the flip side is, do I get that opportunity because I'm Indian? Or do I not get the opportunity because I'm Indian? It's the same thing. Yeah. Right?
No, I hear what you're saying, man. That's a really interesting point you just made. It really is. I think it would take someone with incredible morals to turn that down. That's not a cultural thing. That's not a race thing or a gender thing.
No, not at all.
It's very hard for human beings.
My mother looked at me and goes, are you turning Dartmouth down? And I go, 100%. I got a sweatshirt. They sent me a sweatshirt. They sent me the whole kit. And my mother goes, are you turning Dartmouth down? It's Ivy League school. And I go, yeah, 100%. And she goes, they don't have a lot of Indians. And I go, I don't want to be there because I'm Indian.
You know what she said? She should have said next.
No, please, God, don't do the accent.
Everyone clapped.
No. She should have said, my son, you should be going to Brown.
In Atlanta?
Just because it's Ivy League. No other reason, but it's Ivy League as well, right? You should be going to Brown.
I mean, Brown is, but I would have taken Dartmouth over Brown. But the thing was, like, I couldn't, in my head, at 18, getting Dartmouth and a full scholarship, right? I couldn't justify in my head, is this why I'm coming?
Yeah, that's got to be insulting on a level I can't even imagine.
It's so unreal. I'm like, that's so, my God, man. What are the other criterias?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll pass. But I also get the flip side is, man, would I have ever gotten into Dartmouth? I mean, I know my scores. I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah, I
But-
bet your scores were good enough to go to
Yeah.
somewhere like Dartmouth.
Yeah,
I
but what
don't know. I don't know what they were, but
I mean,
you're a
they
smart
were
guy.
good.
It doesn't surprise me. What's that? What'd you say, you
they
smart
were,
ass?
they were good.
Yeah.
No, they were good. But what I'm saying is, like, I also understand the other side. Like, man, if I didn't have this opportunity, man, if I had a hundred score less, like I had a 1350 on the SAT, right?
Okay.
If I would have had a 1250, or if I had 1150, or what, what would be the other side of me not getting into that school? Is it just because I'm Indian? And I get that side too, so I get it.
Yeah. Well, I think it would take a very special individual to go, no. I want to get in based on merit and merit alone. It doesn't matter.
Why would I go to Texas State?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because they were like, "Hey, full scholarship. Here you go."
Well, there you
I
go.
go, yeah.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm like, I want to go on based on my merit. I
Yeah.
don't want to be. I don't want to be given anything.
Yeah.
And that was never the issue. I'm
I
like,
think that's
could've
rare,
gone-
dude. I think it's rare. And the problem is it just opens up. So it just opens up the conversation of you didn't earn your way here when it's made clear that we don't even have to say, but it's a possibility. We're looking to only bring in more of X. And the Asians are suing Asian students are suing at Harvard. I don't know where
they
that
should
lawsuit
though. But
stands
here's
now.
why they should,
Yeah.
because what they did was, and this is kind of so this is the juxtapose, right? They've made the entrance for Asians and Indians higher and
Yeah.
dropped it for white people.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey man,
And
why
black
is
people too.
And black people.
Just give me
Don't leave
this
them out.
fucking white
okay,
people.
But like, okay, so why do I have to have a 1300, right? But
Yeah,
this guy
no.
has to have a
Yeah.
400.
Yeah,
and he
it's
gets in
bullshit.
before me.
It's
Yeah.
bullshit. That's why.
100%.
It just is.
But
You know?
also, you also have to realize 70% of Harvard Business School, the last 2 years, is Nigerian and Indian.
Yeah.
So they're losing the race, right?
Why? What do you
Who-
mean they're
who-
losing the race?
Here's what I'm saying.
The Asians are
What-
dropping out for Nigerians and Indians.
That's what I'm saying. So
They're not making it
what
all
is
the
the
way
number?
through
What
their,
is who is the number one race of people donating money to Harvard? It's
Jews.
It's Jewish white people.
So
And they
then, what
go,
are you?
okay.
What are you suggesting they do? Because to me, if it's all Indian kids getting to Harvard, if that's 70% of
Then
it,
you win.
I go good. That
that's
should
right.
tell you that you may think you're trying hard, but you're not trying as hard as these fuckers are, and they're getting in because they're better than you. Sorry,
Yes.
you don't want someone on your football team because they fit a fucking criteria. You would never accept that in the NBA. You would never accept it in the NFL. You go, no, I want a
trust
monster
me, I
on my
played
team.
football.
Yeah, I know.
I played and I had no
Texas.
business doing it.
In
I
Texas.
had no business doing it. I was miserable, but I made it a point, right? I was like, oh, I'm going to stay here for 2 years. Okay, but I also went, I'm going to study my ass off,
Mhm.
and I'm going to get to this level. I get what you're saying. It's the most capable person gets the gig. I don't understand where we've come
Yeah.
as a society. As one goes like, well, fucking, well, she's got tits.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fucking
Great.
good for her. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, well, that's
I'd
not
love
the
to see
attitude of a
him.
lot of people. That's not the attitude. It's a problem. It's a problem to me,
Somebody said
especially.
Dartmouth gay. I'm like, really, Dartmouth Ivy League?
This it's sad that it's come to this for the for Cheadle with that kind of thing. This shooter, the would-be assassin Thomas Crooks, his dad spoke out for the first time that TMZ or one of them caught him at coming out of a grocery store, and of course they want to be left alone. They'll give a comment through their lawyer later. Some people are bringing up some interesting points. I don't know if there's anything to it, but it is interesting. It's not uncommon for someone my age. There are people out there that have never done social media. They just don't have a presence. I know people personally that don't have a Facebook or Instagram account or aren't on Twitter. But for 20-year-olds, that doesn't seem to exist. That you wouldn't have the fact that we don't know shit about this kid 2 weeks on, this Thomas Crooks. The only images we've seen, I think, of him getting a high school diploma and him being, of all things, in a BlackRock promotional video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is fucking weird. Like that creepy ass. What are they in charge of? Trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. BlackRock. Like, why is this kid in a promotional video for them? And then nothing. It's like he doesn't exist. He graduated high school and zero presence. No one. And this mastermind.
Let me ask you this, Mike.
Yeah.
The kid in your science class that sat behind you, what was his name?
I have no idea.
You have no clue, right?
No.
So some people just become those people.
Yeah, sure.
It does happen. Like here's what I did. I was that guy. I got shoved into lockers. I got hit.
Well, you were Indian in Texas. I mean, what did you expect, really?
I deserved it. But what I'm saying is, like, I understand the mindset of like, yo, man, let me just sit here. But I also understand the sociopathic side of it when you go, I'm going to be a fucking name. Yeah. That's all he wanted to be.
Maybe.
He said,
yeah.
He wrote on his Facebook profile, he goes,
where is this Facebook profile? I haven't seen that.
Oh, no. He goes, on such and such date is my premiere.
I thought he said that to someone. I don't know that he had a social media.
He did. Thomas
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything about it because I know the media well enough to know that they would scour that shit and plaster it everywhere. And I haven't seen a lot. I really haven't seen much.
So he said out loud,
I thought
this is what I'm going to do.
I thought he said that maybe to someone, but I don't know that he had a social media
He put
presence.
it on his profile. This is my premiere.
See if you can find Thomas Matthew Crooks anywhere online at all, Garrett.
Trying my best. I found an interview with somebody he went to school with, and that's as close as I've gotten to him.
What's that?
I found like an interview with somebody he went to school with, and that's as close as I've gotten to any of like his own words.
And apparently he was a quiet.
They've also dropped all of his accounts. I mean, they've seized his accounts.
Yes.
So they're keeping that. But what I'm saying is, prior to the shooting, he goes, "This is my premiere." So what he's saying is, it's the same.
You're gonna know who I am.
Sam. It's the same thing with anybody that it goes out and tries to harm people. What they do is, and I've said this before. I said this back in college. I'll say it now. With the kids, like Fayetteville was the first high school shooting. If they would have just pulled those kids and said, we're going to make an example out of you, there would have been no school shootings after that. But they didn't do that. They made them high profile. So now what you do is you now make them celebrities.
Yeah.
Everybody, trust me. My whole job is to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Mike, your whole job is to be.
Here's what I don't get.
Our whole job is to be a celebrity. Like,
here's what I
stand outside of the fucking realm of everything. Okay, that's our job. That's what we want to do. We pick and choose, right? We go, okay, well, this is what we want to do, and now this is what we are.
But Raj, you would be the first to admit there's a lot of work that goes into. You don't just be a celebrity. There's 100%. A lot of work that goes into.
How many years have you been doing radio, Mike?
25, 30.
25 years? 30 years?
Yeah. I mean, 17 years at Riff and 10 years doing a podcast. 27 years.
27 years. I'm 22 in. Why are we still doing this?
Yeah.
Because we want to make a difference in the world. I get it. His difference is I'm
instant gratification.
It's instant gratification. That's exactly right.
Right.
It's right. You're going to talk to me. You're going to talk about me in every news cycle. If they shut every news cycle, stop talking about him, it'd be done.
Here's what's weird about this whole thing. And it always has been. And I don't mean to bring race into this because there's enough of that shit. But I find it fascinating that when you see mass shooters, school shooters, someone shoots up a mall, it's never a black kid. It's never an Indian kid. You had the Asian kid at Vatek, and his kill count was extreme. I mean, incredible. What he did with a fucking handgun, he murdered like 32 people. It's incredible. Yeah. But outside of that, the vast majority of these are upper middle class, entitled white kids. What 100%. The fuck is going on?
Well,
nobody listens to them.
Hold on. I got to point to this one.
Garrett, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If you had the opportunity to just talk and be heard, how much more of how much different would your life be?
I mean, not too much different from what it is now. It's kind of what I'm doing right here.
Yeah, but you're doing it here. Yeah. I'm saying outside of this.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know how much different it would be.
I think it's incredible when kids are bullied. That like Eases famously, Biggie, you know, he may have even opened for you one night at
he did.
Yeah. That kid was bullied without mercy growing up.
So was I.
I would not have handled that well. I was never bullied. I always got along with people. Had I been bullied like that, I could have seen killing myself. I couldn't see turning the gun on my fellow students, no matter how big of bullies they were. Like that wouldn't have been in the mindset of our.
There wasn't one dick that you wanted to take out.
I would have been okay maybe if they fucking died, but
but that's not a mass shooting. Hold on. You said one dick you want. That's not a mass shooting. That's just I wanted to do a murder-suicide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's just one guy that you're like, fucking Kenny.
So what is it, Raj? Is there something going on in the households? Is it because it seems like why isn't there an Indian kid shooting up his whole school that was bullied? Why isn't there a black kid at any inner school city in America?
We're bullied at home. my mother bullied me. My mother bullied me. Like if I was going to kill anybody, it was my family.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to kill anybody else.
Yeah,
but I was just told to be better. I was told to be smarter. I was told to be the smartest guy in the room. That's what you have to be, is the smartest guy in the room.
Growing up in an Indian household, you mean?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. The smartest guy in the room. If somebody throws out a situation or somebody throws out a comment, you have to be able to fucking rebut that right then and be factual. Yeah. That was it. I don't know was never. My dad used to smack the shit. So when kids go, what does this mean? I don't know. My dad used to go, I don't know is not an answer.
Yeah.
I don't know is not an answer. And he would take his ring and he would turn it and he would smack the shit out of my head. And he goes, I don't know is not an answer. Go find the answer.
I feel him. I've got a kid here. It doesn't matter what I ask him. Where's your mom? I don't know. He don't know fucking anything. And if I had a ring on, to the back of the fucking head, I would.
My dad had a gold and emerald ring, and he would turn the emerald this way, and it would go to the back of my head, and he would hit me, and he would hug me, and goes, "I don't know is not an answer."
See,
and
I think
I never understood when kids go, "I don't know."
I think for generations after ours, Raj, I think in minority communities, in black households, I could be wrong. I don't think they're playing that woke game. I think they're smacking their kids when their kids act the asshole. I think they're 100%. Fucking I
white
think
people don't beat their kids. That's
white kids don't. White parents don't smack. Hold on. White parents don't smack their kids up anymore, and they act like they're fucking.
I got
precious.
Smacked up.
They act like they're precious.
Nikki has a 16-year-old, and she says, "I don't know all the time," and she's just dumb. I love the kid to death. She's fucking stupid. It's frightening. She knows every dance. She knows every line dance.
Yeah.
She knows every fucking TikTok video, but she couldn't tell you. She couldn't spell espionage the other day, and I was like, as an Indian,
hard word.
We spell. It's what
espionage. Could I spell espionage? ESPIONAGE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have fucked up.
Well, I came in.
I like how
came
you
in,
did that and looked right at me in the camera.
Yeah.
Like, is that
well,
right?
yeah, I'm getting confirmation from the Indian guy. Are you fucking kidding me? I wish more people could have an open conversation about that. Like, seems weird that there's not a single disgruntled black kid shooting up his inner city
There's
school
not, right?
classmates.
There's
None.
not.
I don't know why no one talks about. Go ahead, Garrett. What do you want to say? I know you want to say
Well,
something.
we're completely glossing over SSRI medications, which is more something that what middle class
Yeah.
white people are on over top of everything else. Well, statistically,
feeding
almost
kids
every
pills.
single shooter has been on SSRIs.
Yeah.
There's a
You know what?
correlation with that. And it also kind of ties into why black kids and Indian kids aren't doing it, because the Indian kids kind of get it beat out of them. The black kids get it beat out of them too.
But we also
don't do
prescribe
medications
medicine,
like white people do.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I've never met an Indian guy who's like on 20
Some medicine does
fucking
well.
different
My
types
whole
of pill
family's
for.
physicians.
Hold
Some
on. Don't
medicine
talk
does
over each
well.
other. Don't talk
Some-
over each other.
some-
So do
medicine
Indian
does well.
families, Raj? Do Indian families prescribe all that bullshit to their kids?
No, but I mean, we are of the ilk where if it's necessary, if it's
Sure.
a situation where it's dire, then
Yes.
yes. But it's very quick for white kids to get Ritalin and
Yes.
Adderall
Yeah.
and this and this and
Yep.
this. But don't blame.
But statistically, they are the higher shooters, are white kids, and they're also the ones who are the most on SSRIs. And it kind
Yeah.
of explains why there's not very many black or Asian shooters.
Yeah, see the libertarian.
It just seems
I-
like a lot of things
you know
kind
what?
of jump in.
You know what I'll say? Someone sent me an article about this, and I don't know where it is, but someone sent me a big. It might have been a Lancet journal or one of those medical studies about the connection between SSRIs and kids going off the fucking deep end. And I wish I would have read it. I wish I would have remembered it, but I know there's more to that. I'm glad you even brought it up, Gay Jesus, because there is something to that. Did we just lose Raj?
Yeah. Well, the reason I always bring it up too is I was on SSRIs through high school, like antidepressants and stuff. And it is something that will mentally, you'll just have breakdowns sometimes and not know what's going on with yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, Raj. There you go.
Sorry, that it just again storms
You're good.
dropped out. It's let's not blame medication in the sense that for some people it is the right way to go for
Sure.
No,
but
100%. It can be
I
used as
wouldn't
good,
like
but
if I've met you yesterday. I would never put you on medication. I would never in the world go, oh, he's got it.
I was on medication
ADHD.
through high
Yeah,
school.
of course you were.
I've actually
Because
got
it's
autism.
because it's easier for your parents to give you ADHD medication
Yeah.
than to deal with you.
Yeah.
Raj, I'll tell you recently, and I don't want to use names or anything like that, but I have encountered this where I hear parents say stuff like, "Oh, my kid is X" or "My kid is Y," and you're like, "No, your kid's a fucking toddler."
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like no, and it doesn't mean that they're going to do anything, but it's like, yeah, that's the first step to, because if there's something that you feel is off with your kid, what are you going to do? You're going to try to help them. That's what a parent's going to do. And so if you think there's a magic pill that's going to fix your kid, this is the road they can go
Jack and
down.
the Beanstalk. It's
Yeah,
Jack and the
100%.
Beanstalk. Let me hey, fuck a cow. Let me give you 3 beans.
Right.
But I was reading and writing. So I was walking at 7 months old. I was reading and writing at 18 months. Like I was fully functional at 18 months old. Right.
Yeah.
And so
9
I
months
was the
old.
one
I
that-
was saying sentences at 9 months old. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I didn't talk till I was
no
3.
shock. No shock that we talk for a living, Raj.
Exactly.
I didn't talk till I was 3 years old.
Yeah, because you were scared. Because hey, kids need to be not heard. They need to be just be quiet. And be
Seen.
over in the corner.
Seen, not heard. That was the standard forever.
So I was reading and writing at 3 years old. I was in kindergarten at 4. I understand what it's like to be different. I'm saying it's just so much easier for them to shove a pill in your mouth
Yeah.
and go, well, fucking, he's ADHD. Is it ADHD or is he just fucking curious?
Yeah.
Is he just smart?
And aren't you grateful that because you were a little rambunctious or wild, like it's way easier to give a kid. I've seen it done. I have.
Trust me, so have I.
I've seen kids given pills where it's like, I can't take this kid today. And it's like, well, then maybe you should take a fucking pill, not just give your kid a pill, because
that's exactly right.
You can.
Why aren't they
calm
giving
them,
the parents pills?
right? Well, the parents probably are too. But
Yeah.
dude, there are definitely
100%.
kids that are taking these things at a very early age, and the pharmaceutical companies love selling this shit.
Here's the thing, Mike,
in the millions.
You know this, man, and Garrett, you know this, man. To suppress your mind,
Yeah.
When you're cognizant of your mind, to get to be given something and go, so I shut up now. That sticks in your head.
Yeah.
Like, why am I being told to shut the fuck up?
It makes you mad.
Thoughts. It makes you mad. I have thoughts. I have opinions. Can I just say them out loud? And that's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
We have this outlet. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these kids don't, right? But also,
yeah.
No, go ahead. No, say.
No. I think that even thinking that like it's rare. It's rare that anybody can make a living talking. Like it's not what
my mother used to say. She goes, "You talk too much. I hope they give you a job where they pay you to talk."
Yeah, but that's rare for people.
And Mike does.
the problem is though that there is there are everybody in these younger generations thinks they're supposed to be heard too, and it's like,
yeah.
It's kind of a rare thing. Most people just get a fucking job and go to work, and they like. I understand why.
Let me ask you this: could you do it?
What?
Okay.
Could I do what?
So Garrett,
what up?
And Mike, could you wake up and do 8 to 5?
No. Garrett,
I do it every day.
Yeah.
I
couldn't.
For context, I work in a fire suppression company all day. Like,
what is your job?
I'm an operations technician. I service fire extinguishers. I deliver pipe. I hang pipe with people.
Of course you deliver pipe.
Of course you deliver pipe.
Jesus Christ.
No, I do work a blue collar physical job. Like I work a very physical.
Goddamn queers.
Job.
Always delivering pipe. Am I right?
Goddamn gays.
7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Trump's gonna fix you.
Goddamn gays with their hot moms always delivering pipe.
Can we see a picture of your mom? What is a hot mom thing?
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot.
Mike will probably send it later.
Pretty.
He's got it on his phone. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
See,
Raj, you love blonde white women.
I do. I do have a type.
Oh, great.
I don't date the Indians.
So how do you feel, Raj? If I move on real quick, how do you feel?
Can we do a sponsor? We have to do a read for somebody at this point.
We do.
Yeah, let's go for it before we move to a topic.
You guys telling me how to do this job?
We're looking at the private chat. Aaron's been yelling at us too.
Can we say hi to Mike Lindell?
Yeah. You want to do Mike Lindell?
Oh, our boy.
How's his shit pillows doing?
His pillows are great. You're a fucking moron. That's why you don't like his pillows.
They're the fucking worst pillows in the world.
Yeah, because you're an idiot who's so smart he can't fucking read the sticker on it that says you must put in the dryer for 15 minutes first.
No, I gave it to the
homeless.
That. I gave it
you didn't do that. You basically took a flat fucking nothing and didn't spark it. You need to spark it.
Well, here's the
That's
deal, man.
your fault.
I'll give $1 million to anybody, and then he lost 5 times.
Anyways, they pay us, so thank you for that, Raj. You're a big fucking help right now. The Giza sheets are fantastic. The pillows are fantastic. Can someone cut his mic for me, please? Use promo code TDC.
Use promo code TDC. Yeah. Did you cut my mic?
No, I didn't cut your mic. Jesus Christ.
I did.
I should cut your mic.
I cut it.
Oh, you cut it.
Check out my pillow. Can I do the promo?
Go ahead.
I hate the guy.
All right.
Yeah.
And use promo code TDC. Need a great pillow? Need spectacular towels? They're not great.
You bullshit, Raj. You love the towels because you have eczema.
I like the sheets.
No, you like the towels because you've got what is it called?
Because I have eczema.
Eczema.
I like the sheets. The Giza sheets are amazing.
There you go. See, you are capable of saying something nice about something. Just go with the Giza sheets then. Take Mike Lindell's political leanings out of it. Who cares?
Yeah, and the fact that now everything's $10, but sleep on the world's softest Giza cotton sheets. Check out mypillow.com and use promo code TDC.
You're just reading the same thing over and over again. So good job. Good job. I'll send you some legit copy, and then you can go through the specials. Because I think he's selling everything out for $25 now.
Of course he is. He has to pay the fucking money back.
Yeah, the libtards have canceled him from everything. It's what you guys do best. I get it.
Oh, it's so good.
Did you hear? See, kind of going with the theme here today. Do you have the video of Joy Reid talking about Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
I think this fucking tard isn't doing the country any favors. Listen to her. If you can pull that up, Garrett.
Got it right
Talk about Kamala Harris. This is from earlier today.
I just got to say it. Given the just stratospheric entrance of Vice President Kamala Harris into the presidential campaign, and she has now secured enough delegates to become the nominee, you're going to look real crazy being on the other side of that line, particularly as a person of color. But really as anyone who claims to have any connection to the culture. You're going to look real weird and real lonely on that side. The door needs to close behind Amber. And she looked crazy over there.
Amber Rose,
but shut the door behind her. You really are going to look crazy being on that side, given the cultural phenomenon.
Vote by race, people.
Of Vice President Kamala Devi Harris.
Okay, pause it. You can get rid of it. So if you notice anything in that, so what she's saying is Amber Rose? She was Kanye West.
Yes.
Amber,
who claims to not be black.
Well, she claimed to be biracial. She said, "I'm not going to."
She's actually came out 2 days ago and said she is not black.
She says her quote is, "I've never said I wasn't black. I said I identify as biracial. I'm not going to invalid my white father to make you feel more comfortable. Stop being a race baiter. Your president does enough race baiting for all of us."
Ooh, he had the quote.
So, the point is, in what Joy Reid just said there, she didn't say vote for Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris is going to do this for you, do that for you. She basically tried to shame anybody in their votes. Like, again, if you ain't voting for me, you ain't black, kind of thing. Like, doesn't matter. I've got the right skin color and I've got a vagina.
Tell me what black jobs are.
What?
Trump said.
Yeah, I know. Stupid.
Jobs. So tell me what black jobs are.
I'm not going to try to defend every idiotic thing Donald Trump says. I'm just not. I don't know what a black job is.
What's a black job?
I wish they would all stop talking about stupid shit like black jobs. I think it means black unemployment is down, is what it means. I think that's what the point.
All unemployment's down.
Very uneloquent. Is that a word? Ineloquent?
Ineloquent.
Ineloquent. Yeah. Ineloquently said.
Oh my God. Garrett, the next time we all get together in person, you can see Mike. He always when he starts to say a word, he'll look at me and go,
"Yeah, well, I'm looking for confirmation."
Smart guy.
And it's my favorite moment because I'll go, "No."
I think I think the problem I have with this is you can't. It's very hard to run on policies of Kamala Harris that you like. That's what they're struggling with. They force this on you.
I'll say it right now.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
So it's an hour 23 minutes in. She wins in a landslide.
Wrong.
I will promise you.
Yeah, we'll see.
I will promise you she wins in a landslide.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what'll happen. I won't even. I don't.
You're not counting the Divine Nine. Fuck the polls. Fuck all that. You're not counting the Divine Nine. You're not counting I'm just telling you, she wins in a fucking landslide.
Well, she's going to have the benefit of 100% of your mainstream media sucking her ass like they're doing right now.
Why would somebody suck ass?
It's a great question. You ask your media.
I just recuse myself from this part.
Garrett, do you suck ass?
I can't say I've ever
Don't even ask
ass.
that. Don't answer that.
Can I play that?
Can I?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Not my area. Maybe
You're
in the
not-
community.
you're-
They're up to some crazy shit over there. I try and distance.
Guys, let me keep on this.
Yeah.
I think that's a disingenuous message by Joy Reid. Now I understand she desperately wants a team win. I get it. I'm more interested in people because I know you're not going to believe my take on Kamala Harris. I understand that.
Tell me.
So I am interested in hearing what other people think of her. So Afeni X, do you have the Instagram of Afeni X from Facts and Fire on
Afeni X?
On Instagram? Do you have that? I sent it to you earlier.
I don't.
Is that the one you texted?
Yeah.
Oh, you might have to give me a second on that.
Pay attention to anybody on Fox.
She wasn't on Fox. What are you talking about?
You said Fox and Friends, right?
Facts and Fire is an Instagram account.
Okay.
Facts and Fire. She's a black activist.
Yep.
Talking about Kamala Harris. And it's like, I understand you don't want to hear a fucking middle-aged white man tell you what's wrong with Kamala Harris.
Here's the thing. Here's what you guys are misconstruing when it comes to Kamala Harris. Here's what you're misconstruing 100%. You guys are looking at, and I say you guys in the sense of white Americans. Here's the deal, and I fucking hate to break the bubble. You're losing. That's a fact. All these people that are chiming in on the side, you're losing.
Losing what?
You're losing what you think. Hold on, let me charge my laptop. You're losing in the sense of every white, conservative white Christian thinks this is a Christian country. It's never been a Christian.
I'm not
country.
a Christian.
I'm not a Christian either.
Okay.
So I don't know
well, a goddamn.
I'm also a little less conservative than people think I am.
Yeah, and I'm way more libertarian.
I'm like pro-weed, pro-abortion.
So, yeah,
You're
strongly
pro-abortion.
pro-abortion.
You should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, I know.
Are you able to pull up that video, Garrett?
I got it right here. Yep.
Yeah. So this is someone who, go ahead. I just wanted to play this just to give it a different perspective on what people will say.
DNC, the GCCC, and the Democratic Party all actively forgoed a primary process. And they were telling us that Joe was ready to go. Even though you and I both knew that Joe probably hasn't known what day it is since about 2022. And now we're expected to support Kamala Harris, who, mind you, is not only a member of his administration, so an active participant in what is going on in Gaza, but she's also a cop, a prosecutor who ruined a lot of black families in California. She was actually so unpopular in her home state that she had to drop out of the 2020 race prior to the voting because she kept coming in 5th place in all the polls.
Next.
So, no, I will not be supporting Kamala Harris. I don't care how much they black girl magic her over the next couple of months. I will not be supporting Kamala Harris. And you shouldn't either. Democratic nominees are voted for. They debate. They actually go through a real primary process. Kamala Harris did not do that. Joe Biden didn't even do that.
No,
and I want to be very clear that when Donald Trump wins in November, that it is because of the fact that the Democratic Party, the DNC, and the DCCC have decided to forgo democracy because they do not actually care about upholding democracy. Anyway, vote for Jill Stein. So
there you go.
She said forgoed twice.
Forgoed. So are you going to take on someone with broken English, really? Is that what you're going to do? That's your takeaway?
Yeah. My mother used to say the answer that you always answer the question in the language it's asked in. So, she said forgoed.
Forgoed. So her point is irrelevant because as far as I can tell, they haven't had a primary election in the Democratic Party.
Okay, so she won all the
3 terms.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Right? They haven't had a primary. Okay. But Donald Trump wins without any. So he got all the delegates from the RNC, right?
Yeah.
So did Kamala.
Yeah.
She got the same number of votes.
Donald Trump simply said, I'm not going to go to the debate. You can still have the debate. I'm just not going to be there. I don't need to. I've already proven what I can do.
But he still won. He still won all the delegates.
Yeah. He already served as president for 4 years. She served as president for 4 years.
She was vice president and also attorney general.
Yeah.
So this guy is a child molester and a fucking
yeah, I know. I know the talking points. I know.
Yeah, no, convicted 34 times for fraud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's silly. Wait to see where you want to bet another $100 that gets thrown on its ass too.
I bet you $100 it does not.
Okay. There we go. Put that down. It's $200. It's $200 we got on that.
So
you just discount this.
No, I don't
this
discount
black
anybody.
female activist. Is she not bringing up valid points?
No, she's not.
Because Kamala Harris has an approval rating less than Joe Biden.
Okay,
so the only difference is, hold on, let me finish my thought.
I will promise you, she wins in a landslide.
Okay, great. Why are we having the election then? We probably shouldn't. She's going to win a landslide. She's less popular than Joe Biden. The only difference is she doesn't have open dementia. So and there are people that are going to want to bury that lead. So you're going to see the black girl magic she's talking about. I know exactly what she means. Turn on any of your local news cable channels right now. They're black girl magicking her as if she's not a sack of shit. That she's the most cool and most awesome and most liked
and Trump is the most
ever.
Cool and is the most awesome.
I never said that.
Ever.
You're just saying that. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking about Kamala Harris.
So then, hold on. Justify what you're saying. Make it an even playing field.
I appreciate.
He's a piece of shit. And
I've said that for a long time.
Yes. So it's the lesser of two. Like Garrett.
Yes, lesser of two evils.
Gay Jesus up top.
Gotcha.
Libertarian. She's the lesser of two evils.
I disagree on the Kamala, though.
Hold on.
I feel like Trump's
back
lesser
to
two
this.
evils.
I think Trump is way less.
Listen, man. Let's go back to this.
Okay.
Let's go back to what our parents used to say: is that man has character. This man has this. Let's go back to that because he has none.
I understand why you're saying that. I get it.
Fucking human being. He openly said, "Hey, Garrett, can you do me a favor? Can you look up Wendy Williams, Trump, Ivanka sex?"
That's a lot of words.
Yep, just do it for me real quick.
I'm doing it.
I want you to see the character of this man.
Yeah, dude.
And this is
first off.
No, not you.
Yeah,
the people that are. I'm not Christian. Trump is this. Trump is that. What do you see Wendy Williams say for Ivanka?
I don't think anybody's talking about this brilliant character of Donald Trump. Where is that person? I don't know what your point you're making.
Just hit the fucking video.
I'm looking for the video. I think I got it from Cher's account.
Huh? I can find it right here.
I got it right here.
I'm with you, Mr. Doug. I'm actually nervous Kamala is going to win. Yeah, I feel
100%. Right. She's going to.
Someone else wants to bet you $100 that she does not win.
Oh.
Well, first of all, I like her very much. I think she's a really nice woman. I thought it was Michelle a little unusual to have politics mixed with the movies, and it's been done before, I guess, a little bit, but it was a little bit unusual to see that.
Yeah.
But I do like her. I think she's terrific.
I didn't hear.
We want to know a little bit more about you guys, so we play this game here. It's called Fave 5. I'll ask the question. Ivanka, you answer first, and then Dad, you answer also.
This is tough.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
What in the fuck are we talking about?
What is that?
And
now we're laughing.
And
I don't know what was
it's
that?
Stupid. It's a dumb fucking
stupid.
Joke.
It's a dumb joke, but I don't know what
doesn't
it's
make him a rapist.
Joke. He's been trying to fuck his sister.
Oh my god! All right,
daughter, wife, whatever.
That's bullshit.
We've got
that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Is right. All right, we got to wrap it up. But I do have some emails here, Raj. One directed at you first.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Can I ask? Do I have emails?
Yes, you do.
Shut
Can
up.
Can I ask an Indian man a question?
Yes.
So I'm assuming we can.
If you will.
Hello, friends. The guest. Hold on. The guest is God. Okay, so that you said that yesterday about people coming to your house, right? Like your mom would tell you, the guest is God. We look after them the most. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
That's kind of the. Okay, this is also a Polish expression. That being said, I'm a plumber and working in and around the Novi area. So that's Novi, Michigan. Okay. I knock on many Indian people's doors. So I want to ask an Indian man, What's with the older generation being so fucking cheap? Whenever I present an estimate for work, I am stymied with, oh, that's too expensive, or I do not want to pay that much. I want discount, or why is that so expensive? The American generation, I presume Raj's age and younger, I don't get that much pushback. But I would say 50-year-olders, 50 years and older, I hate going to those service calls. Am I doing something wrong? Or is there some advice Raj can pass along to help me going forward? Best wishes, Frank.
Frank? Is
Frank.
that what it is? No, there's no. So here's the thing.
And don't shoot the messenger, Raj. I'm just reading it.
Is this the barter system in effect?
It kind of is.
Culturally, Indian people are known to have a barter system over there. That's how you do all your trading. So if somebody gives you a service or a good, you're generally bartering at the place. So when you come to America, where all of our things are set.
If you go to an Indian person's house and it's first thing in the morning and you quote whatever you want to quote, Frank, you will get that deal because the first sale of the day is considered a gift from God as well, right?
Wait, what? What are you saying?
The first sale of the day. So the first sale of the day. So if you walk into any Indian shop, like you walk into a hotel and go, I'll pay you $30 to stay in this hotel tonight. And they go, well, if you're the first person that walks in, sold.
Really?
100%, man. They make that sale every single time.
So wait, if you find an Indian working at a hotel and you go, I only want to pay $30 and it's
100%.
7 a.m, you're the first one in, they'll give it to you. If they're
100%.
the owner of the hotel or if they're just working there.
100%. Either way.
Really?
It's a sale. The first sale is a gift from God. And the rest of the day will be blessed by more sales.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with
like that.
It has nothing to do with what he's doing or what he's trying to accomplish in a day. It's just we're immigrants. We come here and everybody wants a deal. So if you'll knock $2 off, they think they win. So just give them the win.
Yeah.
Just give them the win. Just go, hey, I'll give you an example of a comedy club that I did. And I asked for 70% of the door. It's what I normally get. Right. And they go, we'll give you 66%. And I go, I don't even understand that number. Like 66%. Okay. And I go, deal. And they thought they won the fucking moon. Over 4%.
Yeah.
Okay, you win. I'll sell merch. I'll sell this. I'll sell this. I'll make my money back. But if you win on 4%, fucking you win.
Yeah.
So just give them the win, Frank. Just give them 2% off or 5% off. It's not going to take anything out from what you're doing. I know you're a skilled laborer and you're a plumber and you fucking went to school, the plumbing and pipe fitting. I know how hard that is. And then you have an internship that you have to do on top of that. So just give them the 2% and don't argue. Just make them feel like they've won. You'll win.
Yeah. Sounds like it's a generational thing too, because he's noted that younger Indian customers are not much like that.
Mike, when we went to you and I went to Pineapple Hill Saloon. I gave you the open faced turkey sandwich. You remember this?
Yeah.
How much did I tip that bartender?
Wait, was this in LA or in Texas?
Yeah, LA.
I don't know.
The turkey sandwich that was open faced. It was the gravy, and I go, I'm gonna watch you eat the first bite because it's so good.
Yeah.
I tipped the bartender 40%. Why?
Okay.
Because I knew it was gonna bring you joy.
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna make that guy's day. So fucking you just give them the 2% and they'll give you 40% on top of that.
I think that's a good attitude in everything. Yeah. Everybody wants a deal and you know,
I do it all day.
This is brought to you by Mike Lindell.
Yeah, there you go. Promo code TDC.
Get good deals.
So we'll do a couple more and then we'll get out of here. And
look at the scroll. I fucking hey Ron, I fucking hate you so much.
Walters@DetroitCast.com if you would like to send an email. Ask an Indian man. That's a great subject matter for us going forward. Ask an Indian.
I call it the Sharma Sutra.
Or just ask a gay Indian. Direct questions everywhere.
My mother would tell you there's no gay Indians. Her uncle was nicknamed Little Sister. But there's no gay Indians. But
no gay Indians.
No, just the Sharma Sutra is the name of this. Is the
Sharma Sutra? I thought it was the Raj Mahal, but it's the
The
Sharma
Raj
Sutra.
Mahal's good too.
Raj Mahal's fantastic. All right, glad to hear your voice again. It's good to hear from Connor. Hey, Mike, awesome episode with J. Chris Newberg. It was so nice to hear your voice again. Thanks for opening up and sharing what you have been going through. It actually does mean a lot. You were missed. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I definitely care about you and want the best for you. No diddy. I hope you're able to get going soon. Going to need you to get through this shit show of an election with love. Connor. Thank you, Connor. Yeah, it's not always easy for me to open up about some of the more personal things, health-wise or mentally. I do force myself to do that sometimes because I do hear from so many people that it does matter to them. So it always helps to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
What? Aaron or me?
No, Aaron is killing it. But no, I mean,
I'm doing heartfelt email reads, and you're laughing at me.
Here's what I'm saying, and I will say this. And I watched when you came to LA and stayed with me, and I will tell you, man, it is night and day difference how fucking good you look.
Oh, thank you.
You are, and the fact we sat one night outside on my balcony. And we talked about you wanting to just get a little more, even if we had to stop the show. And we talked about doing the podcast, and we did the one from Santa Monica.
Yeah. Yep.
But outside
Malibu.
of that, Malibu, sorry. Just
Yep.
how healthy you wanted to get, and to see just how healthy you are and how good you look.
Thank you, buddy.
I will tell you this, man. I have not seen you look this good in ages, man. And
yeah, when I was in LA, it was not good. It was not.
No,
good.
no, you were on the road to recovery because
I was trying, but I was not in a good place. It's the reason I stayed for 2 weeks, Raj. I planned on staying for 2 days, and I stayed for 2 weeks because I had so much fun with you.
Yeah,
but I wasn't physically in a very good place at the time.
No, I mean, we walked around. I could tell. I mean, trust me, we sat there and fucking drank whiskey and ate wings every night.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I can just tell you how, like, just your face, man, it looks night and day difference. And I'm so glad you're healthy. And I'm so glad that we're going to go, please get this moron off your show. Well,
he's a little behind. He's catching up in the show right now. Give him a minute.
Yeah. Thank you. Come again. You're going to get plenty of that. That's okay.
There's
plenty of people who will love you. So
I know.
Don't worry about it.
But I'm just saying, like,
Big Sorge.
I'm so glad that you're doing well, and it's
Thank you,
so
buddy.
visible. It's so visible. Like, just your smile and your energy and all of it is just so good, dude. It's so fun to watch.
Good.
Even if I'm, if tomorrow I'm not a part of the show, I'm just saying you look so good. And
thanks, buddy.
Just make out already. Jeez.
Work in progress. I'm working on it, but I'll keep people updated as to what's going on.
I just outgayed the gay guay.
I know. I was like, goddamn.
I have some more.
Heavy over here.
We'll come back tomorrow. I'll do some more then. Walters@DetroitCast.com. Send me an email. Any comments you've got on the show or about us or whatever. Love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much. And same time tomorrow. You guys good? Okay. I'm gonna end the stream. This is so weird for me because I don't have any control over anything like I normally do. Music.
Do you have any music to go out on?
I don't right now. We will. But
I'll get Drop Machine going.
Dude, I'm in my bedroom.
You used to interview Motley Crue, and now we have no music.
I've interviewed every member of Motley Crue.
And we have no music now?
I've got a MIDI keyboard up there. We can figure something out.
Yeah.
Do it right now. Garrett, play something.
It might take me a minute. Hold on.
Just play something out.
Ready?
Now you've asked for it.
Play something out.
Yeah. Is it
There we
working?
go. That's my song I said. Let's go.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't. Did you even hear anything, Raj?
No. It's terrible.
I didn't.
It's plugged in.
Play the fucking
I'm not
recorder.
doing this.
Yes,
Blow into
Raj.
the recorder.
Did you see that last one? Yes, Raj is funny. That's from the guy that said get rid of the libtard. Yes, Raj is funny. See, they come full circle. All right.
My God, play the guitar. Get us out of here.
Just end the show whenever.
Oh yeah. Okay.